Hi, thanks for joining us here at RoofSnap.
We're going to show you how to order a free turnkey measurement.
Yeah, many of you are not terribly excited about sketching the roof yourself.
Or maybe you just need some help catching up on leads.
Yeah, maybe you're just really busy right now. It is that time of year.
Yeah.
And so we do provide a service. We call it our SketchOS sketch ordering service. And today we want to show you, when you're on the web app, how you can place that order. What you can see here is, of course, the list of projects that we have in our account. And up in this left-hand corner, click on the little sandwich drop down, and you can see that we have this Sketch Orders tab. Now, when you first sign up, you may have been given the opportunity to place your first free, always your first one's free, SketchOS order. But if you haven't done that yet, this would be your opportunity to go in and place an order later on. Or if you've already placed your free order and you're ready to get that second, third, fourth one, you'll come here to this screen. Click the little plus button down here in the bottom right-hand corner, and it's going to take you through all the menus and prompts. Now, we do offer two different versions of a SketchOS. One is a half snap, and one is a full snap. Katrina, tell us a little bit about the half snap here.
Yeah, the half snap is an outline of the roof and the predominant pitch, giving you your square count.
Yep. So for just simple per square estimating, where you just have a price per square, that half snap is likely going to be all that you need to get a good price to the customer. But if you're taking into account all of the hip and ridge, all of the starter, all of the accessories, well, this full snap is the direction you're going to want to go. The good thing about a half snap, though, is it is $9 for any size roof. It could be a 300 square commercial roof. It could be a cut up 35 square residential roof. That half snap's always going to be $9. The pricing for a full snap is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be based on the total number of squares of the roof. But let's go ahead and place that full snap order here.
Yeah, let's go for it.
First thing it's going to ask you to do is put an address. So let's go for a small residential address. And we'll see that as we begin to type, it's going to give us some suggestions. I'm just going to click on that 3700 Florian Drive there, Columbus, Ohio, right at the top. And it's going to put a pin right where it maps out where that roof is, where that house is. Now, you have the ability, of course, though, to move that pin. Let's say it was over here and that was the right house. You can just drag that pin. Wherever you set that pin, that is the roof that we are going to sketch for you.
Perfect.
Then click on the next button. Here, it's going to ask you just to confirm the address. You would be able to modify that address if you needed to. And then we're going to go and click on the next button once we've reviewed the address. And here you can assign it. So Belkis is the owner of the project right now, but if we click on that, we would be able to assign it to other users within our organization. Let's just go ahead and assign it to Abigail. And then we can add any notes. Notes can be pretty important. If you know that there's a detached garage and you want it included in your measurements, you might want to, please feel free, Katrina, you might want to let us know to include a detached garage. If there's any other information that you have, if you've already been on site and you know the pitch of the dormer on the left side, or if you know that there is a bay window on the rear and it has, a 612 slope, you're more than welcome to include as much information as you have on the project. Click on the next button after that, and this is then a review of the of the pricing. I'm going to zoom in on that a little bit so we can see. The full snap pricing is available over here on the left. So anything up to 80 squares, which is going to be most of your residential roofing, is going to be $9, $15, $19, or $35. And I'll tell you, most of the projects that we receive are right there at the $15 mark.
Exactly.
Now, if it's over 80 squares, which is going to be your very large residential and, of course, most of your commercial buildings, we're going to break that pricing down based on the number of facets. So if it's just an easy 1 to 4 facets, that's only $9. So imagine a big, giant warehouse type building that just has a front and a back, or a large apartment building that just has maybe hips with 4 slopes on it. Well, that's still only going to be $9. Of course, you can review the rest of this pricing, but we go all the way up to, say, 120 facets, $70.
Huge endeavor, isn't it?
Absolutely. Those are enormous. So once you've reviewed the pricing, you're just going to click on Submit Order, and that's going to show that this project is pending. Now, you can click into this order, and you can review. While it's pending, you'll be able to change the owner of the project. You would be able to change it from a full snap to a half snap or the other direction. And then, of course, you can view down here the thumbnail image that you've ordered. Last but not least, you will be able to cancel the order or update the order as long as it's still in pending status. Now, our team typically picks these projects up and gets them turned around in about 2 hours. So I'd say, you know, probably not more than 10-15 minutes are going to go by while that project is pending before somebody's starting the measurements of your roof. So be sure to make any changes quickly if you need to go back once you've ordered the project. If you have any other questions, please feel free to give us a call.
Yeah, thanks so much. It's 877 RoofSnap.
Take care.